All right, YouTube family, man, this is like the third time Tolo's on the show, man. And every single time, this guy just impressed me every single time. But
Man,
Tolo, dude, how much did you make in wholesaling for the month of February of 2024, baby?
in the month of February, I netted $40,000.
Woo! 40 G's in the bank, baby.
Oh yeah.
All right, Tolu, dude, let's talk about, dude, let's talk. Okay, so for those that are like obviously never seen our first interview, man, how many years have you been doing this?
So it's just been 1 year, 1 year and a few months.
Okay. And right now, are you doing this full time or you still got some other bits on the side, bro?
Nah, I'm still trading. I'm still a full-time student, and I still play basketball at school. So I got a lot of motivation.
So, dude, so how many hours total? How many hours do you spend on wholesaling a day, a week, whatever?
So typically a day. If I'm cold calling, I would say
Yep.
about I would say about 3 hours. If I'm not
Okay.
cold calling, I'm just doing SMS text.
Yep.
Probably just about an hour.
So basically, you're doing this part time, and the month of February, you made 40G net,
Yeah, 40G
bro.
net.
Dude, that is someone full year income right there, baby.
It is, man. It is. It is. Yeah, definitely.
So, dude, how do you feel now that you're making someone annual income in monthly?
I don't know. I don't know. It feels good. It's easy now. Um, you know, so I'm just trying to, the ball don't stop there. I'm just trying to elevate even more. Now that I know I can make that in a month, I'm trying to see what I can do in a year.
Ooh,
Um,
okay, okay. So
exactly.
now, dude, Tolu, let's talk about how are you generating your leads, man?
Yeah, man. So I typically go to PropStream, either
Yep,
PropStream or PropWire. But
yep,
as of lately, I've been doing PropStream, and I'll pull a list, whether it's a absentee owner or vacant,
yep.
and I'll start making my calls or my text messages. If I'm making phone calls, because I'm not using a dialer,
Sure.
I'll probably do 100 a day. Um, and text messages, I mean, I send about 600 text messages a day. Um,
Okay.
so yeah, that's typically you know how my stuff goes.
And what platform do you use for SMS?
Launch control.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
it, man. Yep.
yeah,
Okay, dude. So you send out about 600 texts per day
right.
and cold call about 100.
Yep.
And Tolu, are you doing this solo or you got a team?
Nah, so I'm doing this solo right now. But
Okay.
for the text messaging, because the platform, it's 500 itself just to use the platform.
Yep.
Um, I basically I got people to give me the money to use to pay for the
Okay.
platform and also to pay for my leads. So the cost of that, I don't have to do any. So now that they do that, if I get a deal, I'll just give
Yep.
them. So if they gave me 1,000, I'll just give them back 2,000, and
Ah,
then yeah,
nice, dude. But everything else, you're just doing it all by yourself. One man show.
yeah. This one man show. Yep, yeah.
Dude, $40,000 net, baby.
Man, I'm telling you.
So, I mean, so now that so you getting all your leads, and what are the lists that generates you like the most results?
The list that generates me the most results, I would say, is absentee owner.
Okay.
Just because obviously they don't live in that property, so it's vacant.
Yep. Yep.
And another thing that is good, I don't actually pull this list, but when I'm running these absentee owners lists or these vacant lists, I'm getting a lot of like probate type of situations. And those
Huh.
probate type of situations, those, in my opinion, those are the biggest margins, right?
Yeah,
Because a
those
lot
are
of them,
gold.
a lot of them just want to get rid of it. And a lot of them don't really know how much,
Right.
how much the property is valued at.
Right, man. So now let's talk about these probate situation, man. How do you for those that obviously knew that don't know how to handle that situation, so how do you approach them, or kind of like how do you manage to talk on the phone?
Yeah, so it's different for everybody. I would say for different sellers, um, but I mean, typically, man, I just try to tell them, "Oh, I'm sorry for your loss," things like that. Really,
Yep.
just try to
Sure.
uh, build that rapport with them, right?
Right.
And from there, they just need to know the necessary steps. So I had to educate myself a little bit on different things. So for the seller, they'll need the estate. the estate needs a EIN number, right, for business
Right.
account so that the funds can wire into that account because it can't wire directly to somebody else. And so typically that's what goes on. As long as they have the estate and the EIN, I mean, we're pretty good to go, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, I believe my biggest one in February I had closed one deal was 25,000, and that guy, that guy, it was his stepmother who had passed away, and
Okay.
so he actually doesn't live in Baltimore no more. He lives in New Mexico, and when I went to the property, you know, he had squatters living there inside the condo for 3 years. You know,
Damn.
they tried to call the cops on me. You know, and it was a hassle, but I let's just say I found a way in there, got a few photos. I put it on Facebook. I had a lot of people reach out to me, and I actually had somebody was supposed to get it for 30,000. But right when I was about to send them a contract, somebody else sent me one for 40,000. So you know, I took
Woo!
that 40,000 instead of 30,000. So
Oh, well, hell yeah, dude. Okay, so now let's talk about this 25K deal, man.
yeah,
So what was the ARV on it?
the ARV on this, it was a condo. It's I think it was a 130, 135.
Okay. And how much what did the seller ask for?
So
What
initially the seller was asking for 70.
and what do you got under contract for?
I got it under contract for 15.
Damn, dude. You got the seller, bro. Dude, you got the seller going from 70 down to 15K, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know, it was like that because I mean, initially when he was at 70, and I was telling him, hey, you know, I can't do 70, but I'll do 40, right? Initially we were at 43,
Okay.
but when I posted on Facebook, you know, a lot of people they were like, hey, you know, squatters in there, nobody's going to pick it up unless it's for
Right.
dirt cheap. So I said,
Right.
okay. So I had to go back, and now when I went back to him, I'm telling him like, look, you don't live here, right? You have somebody living inside your condo. You're not doing anything with it. You might as well take, you know, pennies on the dollar instead of taking nothing, you know. So
Right.
eventually I tried to get him at 10,000, but you know, he was asking for 15,000. So I said, okay, let's just do it. 15,000. It's a win-win situation anyways.
Right.
Um, and yeah, we locked it up at 15.
Bro, dude. Damn, dude. Okay, so basically you went back and renegotiate. So he wanted 70, and the first time you lock it up for 40K.
Right.
And then, okay, so let's just say you lock it up for 40,000, you send it out and how much did you send it out to the buyer at that time?
I sent that out to the buyers at, I want to say 73K.
Okay. So you wanted to still make about 20 something. Dude, you were going to make 30 something on it.
Yeah, I was, yeah. Because I knew
So
it would sell for sure.
gotcha. Okay. And then you went back and renegotiates. So, okay. So now let's talk about the renegotiating. Did you already got a buy in place that gave you a price, or how did that work?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was in a great part of Baltimore, right? Which you don't find a lot like
Yeah.
that. And so
Yeah.
when I posted it, you know, people were saying, hey, you know, that, you know, they can only do like 10,000. I seen one for like 25, 15, 12. So I knew I had to get it low, right?
Right.
On top of me getting it low, at first I didn't have any photos. So once I took some photos and I put it low, now people were starting to bid a little bit more. Um, and so when I had posted it for the second time on Facebook, now I'm starting to get, hey, 25,000, 30,000. And then lastly, somebody came in at the last minute and said 40,000.
Got it, man. So, okay. So I want all of you to watch. All of you that's watching, listen to this. Okay. So total, you got under contract for 40,000.
Mm-hmm.
You send it out and put it on Facebook Place, Marketplace, and all the other places for 73.
Right.
And then all you're getting is by saying, hey, I can't take 73. I'm doing so. You're seeing like 20, 25, 30, and
Yeah.
all of that. And then at this time, you're still under contract for 40. Did
Mm-hmm.
you go back and renegotiate and then list it at a new price, or you went ahead? So what do you do?
Exactly. Yeah. So I sent him an addendum to cancel that first contract.
Ah,
And immediately after I sent him another contract. I got on the phone with him, of course. I renegotiated. I told him, hey, look, you know, can't do this. I don't know what it looks like on the inside, and it could be a shithole, you know.
right.
So he said okay, and he understood that. He took a couple of hours just to talk,
Sure.
and you know, he came back and he said, okay, that's cool. Let's do it for 15. And so at that point, I said, okay, great. I had my photos now. So now I listed the photos. I relisted everything on Facebook and all those other places, and then people started bidding on it.
Gotcha, man. Okay, so you got it for 15K on the contract now, and how much did you relist it for?
I relisted it for I think 25.
Okay. For 25, and then you got a bunch of people bidding in 30, 40, and then that's
Right.
and then you accept the 40K.
Yeah.
And that's how you made your $25,000 wholesale.
Good, man.
So, dude, Ron asked, for any one of you that's watching, you have any questions, just pop it in. Ron asked, what was your EMD for the property, dude?
So my EMD was only at it was at $5,000, right? Because everybody was bidding. So I put it at 5,000.
Wait. Your earnest money deposit with the seller was 5K?
Yeah, I don't put the earnest money myself though. I make the end buyer do it.
I see. But my question is, why so much?
So I did so much because everybody was bidding for it, right? And I didn't want the end buyer. I had a situation one time where it was another property and a lot of people were going for it. And it was another $30,000 wholesale deal. And basically the guy was just taking his sweet little time. And while he took a sweet little time, he then came back and said, oh, he can't do it no more.
Right.
And my earnest money deposit at that time was only at $2,000. So now I'm like, well, wow, this is insane. So now the second time I wasn't gonna take that chance. I knew if you're gonna mess up on me, well, I'm gonna need $5,000. And I knew that because everybody wanted it, I knew they were going to be able to put that up. I didn't have to put it at 5,000. I could have put it really lower, but I did that anyways.
Well, no. So, okay, so Tolu, obviously with the end buyer, we want them to drop, dude, we want them to have as much skin in the game as possible.
Yeah, I should have said 10.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, you should have said as much as you can, dude. Trying to get as much as you can.
Yeah, I should have.
Because that way they have skin in the game. If they back out, dude, you get to at least keep that. But now my question to you, bro, is what is your earnest money deposit with the seller?
I don't put no earnest money.
There you go. That is the answer. Okay. So Ron, that's the answer to what Ron is saying. Ron is asking is that how much was your earnest money deposit to the seller? All right. So when you say 5,000, I say, dude, why are you putting so much with the seller?
Oh yeah, no.
You're talking about the buyer.
Right. Yeah, with the seller, see, that's the good thing about wholesaling. With the seller, you don't have to put no money down. No money whatsoever, man. Let the end buyer do all of that.
There you go. Any other question, just drop in the chat. Okay, so with this buyer, did he went out and inspect the property, or did he buy a sight unseen, man?
So he bought a sight unseen again, because there were squatters, and the squatter had already called the police on me. So I communicated it.
Squatter called the cops on you, bro?
Yeah, man. Because I try to go there, knock on the door, and do like a cash for keys type of situation. So that because at this point I had it for 15. If I can get cash for keys, I could sell this thing. I could sell it now for 70.
Oh
so that's what I was trying to do. But the lady, she wasn't having it, and she called the cops on me. But yeah, I talked to the cops. I just act like I was clueless to the situation. I knew they couldn't do nothing, so let it be. But I just communicated that with the buyer, and so the buyer said, okay, he knew he couldn't see it. So yeah, it's so sight unseen.
Damn. Okay, so I mean, shit, he's buying it for 15G. He said worst case, he's paying for probably just the land, right? Just the dirt. Probably. Yeah. Dude, the dirt probably costs more than 15K. So for him, it's like, well, no, I'm sorry. So he's not buying for 15K. He's buying for 40K.
Right, but it's a condo, so it's not like it's super big. It doesn't need. It's not going to need like $100,000 worth of work.
Right.
So
okay. So how much in rehab?
It only needed about 40K in rehab.
Okay. So basically, the buyer will be all in at right around 80K.
Right around 80K, plus miscellaneous fees and all types of,
And the ARV is about 130, dude. What I know is it's there area in Baltimore or in Maryland, dude, where it's just the ghetto where you just don't want to touch. so dude, my question for you, bro, is what kind of neighborhood is this condo in, man?
This condo was in it was in Druid Hill, so this is the perfect spot for a lot of investors.
Really?
Yeah, because you can do these rentals, you can do short, midterm, or long-term rentals. You can have travel nurses. Right, you can do anything you want for real. And so that was, that was the good part about it. But to be honest, most of my wholesale deals come from the ghetto. They come from the
Oh,
bad parts of
really?
yeah, man. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Because everybody
So
wants to buy
okay,
things for cheap.
right, right, dude. So how much can I get in rent on this property?
On this property, I would say about 2,000, maybe 1,800.
Woo!
Yeah,
Damn.
man.
So the cash flow over in your area is just really, really good.
Yeah, man. It's good. It's good, especially right there. You're gonna
Right,
have way more than that if you're doing short-term rental. I mean, of course, you're probably going to double that.
right.
So
Damn. So,
yeah.
dude, now what is your guys' eviction laws look like? Because I know in Washington State, bro, to get
Mhm.
that squatter out, bro, shit. If they're not, dude, if she's not willing to take cash for keys, bro, dude, it can take 6 months, a year, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
how is it in Baltimore?
I mean, it's the same thing here. I
Really?
even heard somebody said 2 years. Yeah, but mostly I hear six months to 1 year. Typically, you got, especially in the city,
Yeah,
that's when it starts to really prolong.
dude.
But what you have to do is you got to go downtown. You gotta go to the court. You gotta sign the papers
Yeah.
and wait for the court date, man. Simple.
Dude, bro, like, if I was the buyer, dude, I would just go there, knock on the door, and then I would just sit there and I would just start counting the Benjamin right in front of her. All right, dude. Right, dude. I would go there and I would play the deal or no deal game with her.
Yeah,
Right. So I'll
yeah.
be like, hey, right now we're at 1K. Take it or leave it. You got about
Mhm.
this X amount of time, right? And then you kind of up the stake, dude, because key cash for key is way better than going through,
Yeah,
the
man.
evictions.
It is. It definitely is.
So Tolu, so where do you mainly operate out of?
Out of Baltimore.
Okay, Maryland.
Yeah.
Just
Yep. Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, just Baltimore, or whole state.
So I mean, typically most of my deals are in Baltimore, but now I've seen a little bit more throughout the whole state.
Got it, man. Hey, Freddie asked, how long did the deal takes to close?
This deal only took a month, literally exactly 1 month.
Okay, 1 month, dude. Tolu, can you check on the audio, bro? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
I'm so sorry. 1 second.
No, dude, perfect, right there, dude.
Okay, good. Yeah. So this deal took
Yeah,
exactly 1 month, which is typical in Baltimore.
got it, man. So typically, dude, when you pull a list, Tolu, how big is your list, dude?
It just depends. If I'm doing SMS, I'll probably pull something anywhere from 5,000 or more.
Yep.
But if I'm doing cold calling, because I'm doing it manually, I'll
Right.
probably only do 2,000, and just run through that 2,000 within that month. I have other things that I got going on, things like that. But so typically, if I'm cold calling, it's 2,000. It's 2,000 or less, and if I'm doing SMS, it's 5,000 or more.
Okay, dude. So when you were starting out, like your first few months, Tolu, if you can recall, man, what was the hardest part about wholesaling?
Hardest part about wholesaling when I first
Yep.
started was accurately getting my numbers right, my comps, and
Ah,
everything like that. Yeah, it didn't take me too long to find success to get a seller to say yes, right?
right.
But now once that seller says yes, it's about numbers, right? And so the
Mhm.
first seller, seller that actually said yes, the numbers and everything were great. So nothing was hard at that point. It was now that I was still on the phone making more calls and I was getting more properties, but the numbers weren't too good. So those deals didn't go through, obviously, right? I would say that was all the jitters and things that everybody says. Once you start making them cold calls, people be scared, man. Once I started making my first 10 phone calls, no more jitters. All right.
Yeah.
People were
Damn.
answering, they was hanging up. It just is what it is, man. You know. And then once that first deal came through, oh, I don't care about nothing. I'm gonna make them calls. I don't care nothing. You telling me I can make one phone call and make $10,000? Hey, I'm gonna keep making
Hey,
them phone calls.
let's go, baby. So for those of you who's watching this, if you're looking to get into the game, go to WTMclass.com. I pin it right there. Go to WTMclass.com. It's a 15-minute free training that I got for you to help you get into the game. So let's see if we got any questions for you, bro. So Tolu, finally, dude, for people, let's just say they're in Maryland or Baltimore, dude, how can they connect with you and start doing deals together?
You can connect with me on Instagram anytime, man, at TOLU_SKII.
Tolu, have you had a chance to try dealsformenow.com, bro?
I have not. I'm waiting for another deal, a bigger deal that I know, everybody can make some bread on.
Yeah, bro, dude. When you get a chance, bro, check it out. Just watch that video.
Actually, when I'm planning to do deals, I'm planning to do it next month. I was going to do it this month, but I had to take care of some things on PropStream. I still had some leads I didn't call. I wanted to call them. But next month, I'm definitely trying deals for me now. I'm definitely trying it.
Bro, also too, dude, Tolu, what you need, or dude, I don't know. You saw the video where I was talking about you can just hire a VA, bro.
Right.
Why don't you hire a VA, pay $3 to $5 an hour, and just
Hello?
JV deal, bro?
Oh, sorry, you cut out, Khang. Can you say that again?
Have you seen that video? Okay, yeah, dude, Tolu. I'm saying, bro, you should hire a VA and have him do just the co-wholesale or the joint venture, dude. Pay him $3 to $5 an hour, bro. Have them do all the work. Just train them up on how to go to all these social media platforms. Scrub them, right? Find the wholesaler that already has the property, dude. And because it doesn't require a whole lot of like skills, right?
It doesn't. Yeah,
bro. I think if you can hire a VA, pay him $3 to $5, just have him do that, 5 hours a day, bro. Even if they find one wholesaler, and then they can use that, the software, Deals for Me Now, boom, dude, go on there, get the buyers, JV the do, even if they do one deal a month, bro.
Right. Nah, most definitely. I never even thought about it like that.
Dude, bro, that could. So right now, dude, total. I have a VA. That's all she's doing right now every day. So I got one VA that I assigned to do that. And bro, all she does, she goes through the social media. She finds other wholesalers that need help finding the buyer. She takes that information, they email it over to her, and then all she do is she goes onto that Deals for Me Now software, punch it in, get the buyer. Last month we did $20K, no marketing cost. No marketing cost, no talking to seller. $20K, and I pay that VA about $4 an hour.
Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely something I have to get in tune with.
Bro, I did not involve anything. So I think the entire process I spent maybe like an hour or two a month.
Yeah.
Because she will call me up and she'd be like, "Hey, Khang, this is what I need. This is what I need. Hey, the wholesaler say this and this and that." But dude, once you train them up, it's very, very simple.
Okay.
Because you don't need a whole lot of skills to reach out, talk to other wholesalers, and hey, you want JV deals? Boom, I got a large cash buyer list. I can send you a deal out. So, dude, it's an easy 10, 20K a month without you doing the work.
Yeah.
All right, dude. A question for you, man. Does he have a regular job or something else going on the side beside wholesaling, bro?
Nah, no job. Only other thing I do is trade. I day trade.
How much you make last month on day trading?
Probably like 7,000, maybe.
Woo!
Something cool.
7 G's compared to 40 G's. That's baby money, man.
Isn't it? It's baby money, man. To be honest, like trading's not even in my mind like how it used to be. I'm just strictly like wholesaling is just, man, if you can do this, oh God, you can do anything.
Love it, man. So Tolu, for any last piece of advice, dude, or any tips, if you were to start all over again, and I know you've been doing this for about a year and something, man, how many deals have you closed already, Tolu?
I think about 7.
Okay.
Maybe about 7. You gotta understand, when I did my first deal, my first year, like I started last January, right?
Yeah.
Then I stopped after my first deal. After that 1 month, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So I stopped for 7 months, and then I got back on in September. And And since September, I've closed 6. So
Whew.
it's been about, yeah. So I've been on a good roll. Even now I got like, I just sent out 4 different contracts. So
Woo.
yeah, things
So
are starting to pile up, definitely.
I love it, man. So now, Tolu, if you were to start all over again, man, like what are the steps that you would take that you think that will help the people that are watching cut down their learning curve, man?
If you want to cut down your learning curve, get an absentee owner list and make those phone calls, man. It's simple.
That's it.
Simple. Get a list and take action. I promise you, you'll do good.
I promise you, you do good. I promise you, you're gonna make that 40K, baby.
Man, you will. Seriously.
Tolu, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for taking
Hey,
time
man,
to jump on
appreciate you, Khang.
and do this, dude. All
Yeah,
right, bro.
definitely.
Hey, keep me posted on your success, bro.
Hey, I got you. Definitely. Yep.
All right, Tolu. Later, bro.
All right. Later.
All right, you guys. So I'm gonna take a few moments here and let's do some Q&A before we wrap this up. So for those of you who don't know the software that I'm talking about, dude, this is the software. It's called dealsformenow.com. And I sent Tolu a video explaining to him how powerful this software is compared to any other one that you use. And let me tell you why. This software uses AI where, because imagine if you're able to know if a seller would get into pre-foreclosure, divorce, tax delinquents 90 days before they even happen. Imagine how powerful that is. This software will be able to tell you that. And that's why that's how you stay ahead of the game. Someone just comment and say, where can I, what is the pro and con about door knocking? So when it comes to door knocking, I think that if you want to go door knocking so you can get out of your comfort zone and you can start talking to people, I think that is fine. But to me, one thing I don't like about door knocking is that, dude, you're wasting too much time. Just like Tolu said, all you guys really need to do is just keep it simple. Pull the list, skip trace the list, call. That is it. Just keep it simple. And for those of you who say like, Khang, I don't know what list to pull, what list to target, that can get me the most, the fastest results. I will pin a video down below where I'm going to show you step by step. Actually, you know what? This is actually better. I think this will be better. Go to WTM3day.com. Sign up for my replay of my 3-day challenge. I'll give you the replay completely for free, where I literally walk you through step by step on what list to pull, what list to target, how to negotiate, and how to find the buyers. That's the best options. Okay? Let's see if any other questions. Jay said, I already gave a buyer. How can I find someone who wants to do? I already gave a buyer, have a buyer. How can I find someone who wants to do JVJ? The best you can do, dude, is I think you need to watch my other video on YouTube. I'll make sure I put it in the descriptions, right? Where I show you how to actually use the software to actually do JV deal, just like I talked to Tolu. You hire a VA, which stands for virtual assistant, or you can have your mommy, your daddy, your aunt, your uncle, your sisters. Like, you don't need a ton of skills. Anyone can do it. You can hire your 16-year-old kid do this. They go, and I'll show you step by step exactly how to find these wholesaler that already has a prop in a contract. So they already did 50% of the work. All you need to do is help them find the buyer. And the key is like, Khang, where do I find legit buyers? I'll show you. All right. So I'll leave the link in the descriptions. Any other questions? What other question you guys got here? KET4 said, I have the software, dealformenow.com. Dude, I want to know is how do you like it? Dude, but that's the only one that we've been using and I love it. Empower, I got already the wholesaler to do the co-wholesale, but I need the JV agreement to proceed and get the buyer. So I haven't really set up about giving out my JV contract yet. So maybe so follow me on Instagram. When I get everything set up, I'll give you my JV agreement for free. How's that sound? I just need to get, I just need to get things set up. The funnel, right? Where you punch in your email, then I don't have to personally send it because it will take me forever. Or having my team so we can have it on automation. So make sure you stay tuned on Instagram. I'll get that ready and then I'll share with you guys for free. Any other questions? Any other questions? My question to you is I just post a video and let me know if you guys agree or disagree with this, okay? You don't go from a J-O to B to buying real estate thinking that, you know what, if I buy enough rental property to where I get enough passive income, then I can become financially free and quit my J-O the B. And when I made a post and I said that is bad plan, that is a bad game plan, because if that is your plan, it's going to take you you're going to be stuck at that J-O the B for the next 10 to 20 years. And let me explain to you why. It's because if you want your passive income when buying rental property, you need at least 20 to 50 rentals. And majority of those rentals have to be paid off to the point where your passive income, is stable, where you have enough where you're like financially independent. You need at least 20 to 50 rentals, and majority of them has to be paid off. And how are you going to do that within 1 to 2 years? Work at a J-O the B. And then when I did a video talking about what's his name? Ben Mullen. A lot of you DM me say, well, he got rich through buying real estate. Come on, man. So you're telling me that the guy managed someone property, work at a J-O the B, and within 1 to 2 years, he was out buying rental property. No, he was not. Dude, what he focused on is he actually focused on his active income. So I don't know what he did, right? I don't know his whole entire story, but I can almost guarantee you that he probably got so much active income, then he go buy real estate. But if he was to do it the other way, where he was just managing people's property, so which means he has a management company. So he has a management company. That is his business. Come on, man. Shit, bro. Now, let's just say even if he worked at a J-O, let's just say he worked for someone. He managed their property. I can almost guarantee you that he did not become financially stable. He did not make 10 to 20,000 net a month from buying rental property within 1 or 2 years. That is my whole point. My whole point is you cannot make between $10,000 to $20,000 net take home a month going from a J-O to B to buying real estate. You cannot. You know how I know that? Dude, because I paid $30,000 to be a part of this real estate mastermind where they bring the biggest and the best real estate investor into the same room. Dude, there was some investor that has 100 rental. You know how much he paid? You know how much he net a month from the 100? You couldn't even imagine. He netted 10,000. 10,000. Because you know why? Because he owed debt on all of them. Right? And that's what they do. Dude, they leverage. They owe debt on 100 of them. There's maintenance. There's repair. There's freaking evictions. There's turnover that you guys don't think about. So whoever commented that question, dude, right, on my video, just ask yourself this one question. Do you know anybody personally? Don't go online and all this bullshit on social media, right? Because sometimes on social media, dude, not everything is real. Everybody only posts the good stuff, not the bad stuff. Ask yourself, who do you know personally that go from a J-O to B to buying real estate and become and then start making 10 to 20,000 in net a month within a few years? I'm talking about 2 to 3 years. Who do you know? The answer is nobody. You see, every self-made millionaires and multi-millionaires that I know, I'm a part of this real estate mastermind There's over 300 of us in the exact same room. There are people that are making a couple $1 million a month. And it's not from their passive income, my friend. It's from their active income. And they all started with a J-O to B. And then from the J-O to B, they start a side hustle, right? Doing something on the side. And then once their side hustle makes more than the J-O to B, then they quit. Then they quit the J-O to B. They now turn that side hustle into a full-time business. Okay? And once the business, dude, start making a lot of money, that's when they go and start owning, buying real estate. And that is how the next millionaire is born. Every self-made millionaire that I talk to, this is the roadmap. And if you feel like, hey, I can do something, I'm going to go here to here, do it. And I'll see you in the next 10 to 20 years. This is if you want to escape the rat race, man, and get rich in 2 to 3 years in today's economy. This right here, this game plan, 2 to 3 years will set you free financially, where you don't have to worry about the bills, the gas, how much food costs, travel, etc. Okay? Kaya said, I have no J-O to B right now. It's super uncomfortable. Mind rock, but motivating to get my first deal. Okay? I don't understand. If you're financially stable, that's cool. But if you're struggling, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, and you telling me that you're living in one of the richest country, how can you not get a, like, how do you not have a job? Come on, man. Shit. And every single one of them asked me, Khang, if I'm starting out, let's just say that you just turned 18 or 19 or 20, what's the advice I would give you? Here's what I would give you. Here's the exact advice that I would give you, man, because this is the exact same thing that I did. And the exact same thing that every single millionaire's self-made, not born in a rich family. I would tell you the first thing you need to go do is get the J-O to B, man. You need to start getting some income coming in to support yourself, to support your lifestyle. Then you got to make sure that you live below your mean. You got to live extremely frugal. Extremely frugal. You want to save? All right, this is the exact game plan that I would give you, man. Right now, this is what you need to focus on. Get yourself a J-O to B. You need to get some income coming in. Stop being lazy. All right? Stop sitting at home asking for free handout. Stop waiting for people to come and support you, handing you food, feeding you. All right? Stop being a little bitch. All right? Go get a J-O to B. Start getting some income coming in. And then you got to live extremely frugal. I don't care if you have to eat instant noodle, top ramen for 6 months. Do whatever you need to do. You want to save, dude. You want to save as much as you can. And then you want to start a side hustle. Whatever business, whatever side hustle you want to do, whether it's wholesaling real estate, right? Whether it's wholesaling real estate, whatever it is, all right? You want to start a side hustle, okay? Your guys' problem is that you depend on the J-O to B, okay? You're too comfortable. I know you said I just got laid off. Well, that's your problem. Your problem is that you always been so depending on the J-O to B that you didn't have a plan B. You didn't have any other stream of income coming in. Okay? A lot of you, dude, you depend everything on that J-O to B until you lose it. I don't care how long you work for that company. When the economy take a tank, you will be the first one to go. You know, so dude, that's why you need to start a side hustle. Okay? And then once again, same thing. Hustle into business. That's what you need to do. That's the exact game plan that I will tell you to do. And one more thing. My question to all of you, every single one of you that has a J-O to B, and you've been working there for at least 1 to 2 years, I want to know how much money you got saved up in your bank right now. And once again, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, because you need to wake the F up. You need to take responsibility. all right, of all the choices that you have made that puts you in the spot that you're in right now. Don't whine. Don't complain like a little bitch because nobody cares. Nobody's going to come and help you. Nobody's going to come and save you. You have to do this yourself. Okay? So my question to you is, if you had a JOB for what, the last 1 to 2 years, how much money do you have saved up right now? And I bet you guys right now, majority of you don't even have 10 to 20K sitting in your bank right now. Am I right or am I wrong? How much money you got sitting on your bank account right now? It's unbelievable. Some of you, the minimum wage where I am, the minimum wage, and a lot of you whine and a lot of you bullshit talking about a bunch of shit about, oh, Khang, inflation. There's like the cost of living. There's no way that I would have enough money. Like there's no way that I would have extra money. Sound like a little bitch. So you're telling me because of inflation, because of all this, that no one can make it out? Then why is there people that made it out and you can't? Why? Answer me that question. Why? Why is there someone making the same amount of money as you, but they're able to stack away money in the bank and you can't? Why? Answer me that question. It's because you're the one who want to look rich, and that's why you stay as a little bitch. And the other person, dude, their goal is to get rich. So while you're driving around a fancy car, maybe they're riding their bike to McDonald's. They're driving around a beat-up car. You go out and eat while they cook at home eating top ramen. So don't come at me with all this bullshit excuse. Because if you did not grow up in a mud hut, if you did not catch frogs for dinner, then don't come to me with all your BS excuse. If a guy that was born and raised in a mud hut that used to catch frogs for dinner, drop out of high school, live in a little shed behind a mobile home park for 5 years, even when he was making a couple $100,000 a year, made it out, what's your excuse? You have no excuse. That's your problem, is that you have more excuses than money. You're too focused on making excuses instead of making money. And a lot of you probably didn't even know this. Did you know that there are people right now they are making money on TikTok? They're going live and they're making money on TikTok. They're making more than somebody that go to college. It sounds crazy. There are people right now on TikTok that are just posting videos and they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. There's so much opportunity. That's what I'm saying. But you're not seeking for opportunity. You're seeking for excuses. The economy, the presidente, who cares? Carlos said, I have nothing in common with lazy people. The two things I hate, man, lazy and excuse maker. Those people are hopeless. There's no books, there's no mindset, there's no mentor that can change that person's life. They're lazy. They don't want to do shit, but they want to make a lot of money. Everybody wants the good life, my friend. Everybody wants the health, the wealth, the love, and the happiness. Everybody wants to be in good shape. Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants to, travel, drive a nice car, live in big mansions. Everybody wants the good life. But the problem here is not everybody willing to do what it takes to have the good life. We can all have the good life. But the thing is, you guys forgot is the sacrifice. This is what you don't want to do. It's majority of you don't want to make the sacrifice. You only want to do when things are easy, convenience. That's it. When things gets tough, you'll be like, it's not for me. That's right. It's not for you. This real world, dude, it's not for you, man. Because ask yourself this question: Would you make 200,000 and live in a shed? Because you know that by living in the shed, you're able to save more money and invest it so you can become a millionaire. Who would? Nobody would. That's right. That's why, dude, I'm in the top 1%. Because I'm willing to make the sacrifice. That's what Lon and I did. And if you're willing to do it, I'm telling you guys right now, it's not that hard to become financially free, man. It's literally not that hard. This is all you need to do. I don't care if you're at a J O to B. I don't care where you're at. It's literally all this you do, man. You just need to be willing to eat shit for 5 years. That's it, dude. That's all you need to do. You just got to be willing to eat shit for 5 years. Which means, dude, those 5 years, you got to live like you're freaking broke, man. All the money you got, save, invest. Save, invest. Build your business. Save, invest. Build your business. And then the next 5 years, when you wake up, you start driving the cars where most can only dream of. You're traveling first class, flying anywhere in the world you want. But the problem is not everybody willing to trade the 5 years, okay? Nobody wants to sacrifice, suffer for 5 years. And that's why they end up here, all right, until they're 65. There's never something for nothing in life, my friend. And a lot of you talk a lot of big game, all right? A lot of you talk a lot of shit. But a lot of you don't understand this. The bigger your goal, the bigger your dreams, the bigger the price tag. Which means the bigger the sacrifice that you have to pay. You understand that? When you guys understand this, you will realize that, man, look at your goals. The bigger it is, dude, the bigger the price tag. The longer you have to sacrifice, right? The longer you have to suffer. Because if your goal, let's just say if your goal is $1 million, maybe you only need to sacrifice 5 years. But if you want to become a billionaire, dude, even when you make $1 million, you still feel poor. Make sense? Even if you hit 10 million, you still feel poor. Dude, even if you hit 50 million, you still feel poor. So you got to keep on investing it. Investing. Make sense? But the reason I point this out, because I'm sick and tired of all the bullshit talk. I get a bunch of brokies DMing me on Instagram. Have never even made 100,000 before. Saying, Khang, you watch me. I'm going to be the next billionaire. Show me, dude. You don't understand, dude. You just like to talk shit. You don't understand how hard it takes to actually just even make $1 million. Come on, man. Shit. You know how I know? Because I know how hard it is. I've been there. Went through the path, dude. It's rough. It's hard. If it was easy, everybody would just sit around and talk and then become a billionaire. Come on, man. Shit. Jay said, man, where should I be investing? And at what point? Jay, it's into yourself, dude. Into your self-education. Go learn a high-income skills, which means whatever business you want to get in. So, for example, you're here, so you want to learn about wholesaling. Then here's what I would recommend. All right, so you got to invest in your self-education, not in crypto, not in stocks, not in Bitcoin, dude, but into yourself first. Because only yourself, you can guarantee to 10x, 100x that investment. Just go to WTM3day.com, dude. I'll send you the training. Okay, Kevin, last question, and now I'm done. Should I hire 2 VA right away, Khang? I have 10K saved. No, you should not. I have some experience, but looking to get back into the game. Kevin, you should not, dude. You got 10,000, dude. That's baby money, bro. So I don't know if you're looking to get into wholesaling or you want to co-wholesale. But 10,000, dude, is nothing, bro. 10,000 is baby money, Kevin. Because if you don't watch, right, dude, that 10,000 will be gone. So you're thinking now you should hire a VA, dude. My question to you is, have you done any deals yet? Now, if you're talking about hiring a VA to do the co-wholesaling method, Like I'm talking about, you don't need 2 VA, dude. You just need 1. Okay. And you pay them between $3 to $5 an hour. Okay. If you're talking about co-wholesaling, that's different. Okay. But if you're talking about, hey, I want to start hiring a VA, I'm going to start, getting team. I want to start putting system together, dude. That 10K is going to go like that. But within 3 months, your 10,000 gone. And you'll be like, dude, I haven't even done a deal. So, Kevin, if I were you, dude, I would just focus on, dude, even that 10K, because that 10K, here's what you're going to use that $10,000 for, Kevin. You're going to take that 10,000, dude, and you're going to sign up for this website, for this software. Okay? Dealsformenow.com. It's literally only $97 a month, bro. Okay? And you're going to go on there and you're going to pull the list. And when you're first starting out, dude, you're going to do this yourself, bro. So, Kevin, the best, right? Go to the software, dealsformenow.com. They're $97 a month. You're going to pull a list. If you want to watch the video that I really walk you through it, oh my God. Kevin, go once again, dude. Go to the WTM3day.com. Sign up for that 3-day challenge replay, dude. I'm going to send you the video today. I'm going to show you how to use the software. I'm going to show you what list to pull. And then you're going to take that money, dude. And now you're going to spend it on skip tracing, right? And you're going to go to skipandflip.com. You're going to take that list. You're going to skip trace it. It's going to cost you money, dude. You're going to skip trace it, and then you're going to pound the phone, and you're going to start calling these homeowners. Okay? But I'm telling you, your 10K would go by very, very fast. Because if you pull a list of, let's just say 10,000 people, you're going to skip trace it. It's going to cost you, I don't know, man, 10,000. Let's just say a list of 5,000 people. Hold on a second. 5,000 times 0.15 cents. Dude, that's $750, right? 5,000, a list of 5,000 address times 15 cents per skip. You're already spending $750, dude. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of you don't do the math because a lot of you have never run a business. And then if you think about hiring 2 VA, even if you pay them between $3 to $5, but if they're not getting you the results, dude, gone. So $5. So let's just say if you pay them $4 times 8 hours a day, that's 30. So that's 32 times 5. That's $160 a week. 160 times 4. Dude, you guys need to do the math, man. That's another $640. Okay, that's another $640. 640 times plus. Dude, that's 13 already. So in 1 month, bro, in 1 month, you're out of pocket around $1,400. That's not even including the software. All right. Do you see how quickly that 10,000 will go by? Very fast. Okay. So my thing to you is, dude, you got to do this yourself, man. You got to get some, you got to get some deals come in first, and then you're starting to scale it slowly. Khang, I have a 40 to 50 list of absentee owner in my database. Good, man. Skip trace, call those. Right? I use skipandflip.com. Right here. That's what I use to skip trace my address. It is the most accurate and affordable software, all right, out there. You guys, that's all the time I got today. Really hope that you guys enjoy this. Have any other questions, comment below. And for those of you like Khang, I've been listening to all the podcasts. I've been watching all your videos, man, but I am still struggling trying to close my first deal, or I need help building, growing, scaling, and automate my wholesaling business, where maybe you're trying to get your first deal done, or maybe you'll be like, hey, Khang, I want to start doing 1 or 2 deals a month consistently with team, with system in place. Then all you need to do is go to coachwithkhang.com. Until next time, you guys, take care. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you on the next live. Until next time, take care, and let's go get this money.